Brigitte is an author, a life coach, and a motivational person. I call myself a motivator. Others know me as the motivator. So welcome on board. Today's episode is a special one, and we are on a new episode on season 15. But before we begin, I have decided to do something, and I am here to help you out. So today we are going to dive into questions we almost ask ourselves about life, the ones we quietly type into Google late night or whisper to ourselves when no one is around. And people have come to me, Brigitte, this is what I want you to help me solve. How do you answer that? I answer it for them. So today I am bringing all these questions to you, provide you answers so that you can move forward with your life. People have asked themselves questions like, how do I change my life? How do I find my purpose? Why do I feel stuck? And a whole lot more. But today, I am happy and I'm glad to help someone out there on this topic. So if you have ever felt the weight of these questions, you are not alone. I have asked myself this question before. And it's not like you are not, I will not say perfect. You are not, there is nothing wrong with you when you ask this question. And when these questions comes into your mind, you are in the self-reflective mode. You want to find answers. You want to find how things is going to be in your life. If you haven't subscribed to the show yet, I would love you to subscribe to Elevate with Brigitte to help you to achieve your dream, your life, be resilient in life, empower the mindset, empower your emotions, and a whole lot more. So I love you to subscribe to this show, because this show, when you subscribe on it, any app that you are listening to, when you tap on the subscribe, it will help you, or it will notify you that, okay, Brigitte has another episode that can help you. Will you listen? And then you tap on it and listen so that you won't lose a chance of another episode that goes by. So let's start with one. This is one of the things people ask themselves: how do I change my life? Have you ever asked yourself this type of question before? How do I change my life? You are seeing things around you, people are going forward, people are progressing, you are lacking behind, you want some change, but the change is not coming. You are not feeling the change. So the truth is, when change happens in one big dramatic moment, it is, I don't want to say it's not a magic thing, because as things, I often say, as things takes time to build in the negative way, it will also take time for things to change. So what I will tell you is that if you do want to change, sit down and write something down. I'll ask you to do this. So write the things you want to change in your life. Maybe 5 lists of things you want to change in your life, 6 to 10 lists of things you want to change in your life. And why do you want to change these things in your life? But before that, I would love you to be patient, because when you are embarking on change and sometimes you want to do it, but there are certain noise, certain mindsets in your mind telling you can't, I will always tell you that you have to accept the truth that this is what is going on in your life. You don't like it, and work towards the change. If you know the solution to the change, work on it, develop a plan to work on it step by step. But if you don't know, ask someone nearer to you, or you can also send me an email. I'll leave it in the episode show notes so that I can guide you. You speak to someone and the person can guide you on what to do next, what you can do next. And also, all the things that you have listed, don't be working all on them. Pick one major thing that you want to work on them now, and believe in the process. Stay relaxed and be patient. So the second thing is, how do I find my purpose? Brigitte is an advocate of dreams, and when it comes to dream, we need purpose, the purpose of life. And this one is a big one. Though it's like when you type in how do I find purpose, it's short, but it's a big one. So purpose is a hidden treasure you stumble upon one day. It's your soulful calling. It's the reason why you exist on the planet Earth. It's the reason why you move on your daily hurdles. Purpose reveals itself when you pay attention, when you pray, you listen to the inner voice. Something is telling you that you should go for this activity, but you ignore it. And you pay attention to your values in life. Sometimes we do not even know our values. If you don't know your value, I'll say the number one thing about value is what is a problem you are going through or people have gone through that you want change. You feel it deep down in your heart that this is the change that you want for people, for yourself. How do you make it work? How do you make it work so that you prevent that thing? If the problem you are facing or people around are facing and you think that it is integrity that they didn't follow that has made them to fall apart, then you have to add this element as your values in life, your passion, the problem in life that breaks your heart, your soulful calling of what you want to do that brings you peace, that brings you happiness. You feel the energy inside of you to help people on the edge. You feel the energy, you feel the power. And if you want to start your purpose, I'll say sit down and reflect. Ask yourself this: what do I care about so much that I do show up for it, even if no one clap for me? That's the going energy. And that might be your purpose. And pray. Pray for direction, pray for strength. Yeah. Add prayer too. And as you pray, introspect about the things around you, what you care about, that you want change in the lives of other people, that you want to do even when no one claps for you. That might be your purpose. You know, a lot of people, a lot of motivational persons or motivational personalities like authors, coaches, they'll tell you all this question, but sometimes you do all these things, but you find your purpose. So I will say it is your instinct, your readiness instincts counts. I might tell you, okay, things that you feel like when you do, no one is clapping for you. The energy is high. You don't feel demotivated. You don't feel the edge that, okay, I need to be paid for it before I move forward. Though it is bad, but I feel that there is a power, there is an edge behind finding your purpose. And instinct is number one. Prayer, yes, prayer is number two. There are a whole lot more. So I will say sit down, reflect, and work on something. One thing about purpose, experiment on whole lot of things. You find the edge. When you find it, you feel that this is for me and I am working on it. So the next question is, how do I gain motivation? So here is the truth. Motivation doesn't magically appears. Hey, I am motivated. I am energized. I can do all things. Like I am powerful. I am this. I am that. Guess what? Motivation flows with action. So if you are motivated, then it means that you have to sit down and work on your dreams. So I have compiled a list of, I'll say, a blog style post on my website. So it fills with the information you need, some morning routines, resources. I'll leave all the link in the episode show notes to help you. So let's move forward with the motivation. So motivation must follow with action. I have to wait for motivation to come on. You wait forever. But if you take some small step, the energy will keep going higher and higher, and you'll be motivated to do more. So instead of asking yourself, how do I get motivated? What is one tiny action I can do right now, and then I can work on my dreams? It can give me momentum to move forward each day. How do I feel stuck in life? Why do I feel stuck in life? That's the next question people often ask. Stuckness is everywhere. I am stuck. I am stuck. The reason why I do what I do here is to help you to be unstuck and work on your dreams. So if you feel stuck, this is because you are not broken or you are not lazy. There is something inside you pushing you to stop. Maybe experiences around you, what people have said to you, your mindset is judging you, and a whole lot more. So stuckness is a signal. It's a signal that life is around for you